ń dún tó tún kilẹ̀ pálapàla má gbé kúrò ń bẹ̀ o ó ń dùn mọ́ni nínú.
Josh, make that head sound, baby.
Good evening. How are you guys doing? Indeed, it's another beautiful month. It's another pleasant month. Welcome to the month of February. Hope you enjoy the day. I don't even know. Okay. Welcome to a new week. Also, we are ready in a new week, and this is the second day in the month of February 2026. We thank God for counting us among the living this 2026. So we are going to witness more 2027, 2028, 2029, and many more. Once again, welcome to the month of February. Those of you looking forward to do Valentine, and so more. I hope you're very happy now that you welcome to the month of Valentine. It's a great one. Good evening. I hope you know what we want to do here this evening. This is not Valentine, and this is not a Happy New Year stories. We want to dive into talk cycle this evening. Where are you now? You might be at your working place. Are you at home? Are you in the mirror watching me this wonderful evening? Wherever you may be listening to the top of your radio and your voice, I'm saying good evening to you all. And for those of you listening to me for the first time, my name is Oluwatoyin Abidemi Ilebuti, and I am popularly known as your radio angel on Alayo online radio TV. What we want to talk about this wonderful evening, we want to talk about Talk Cycle. Yeah, Talk Cycle is the show. And today episode, last week, we talked about lies, and we also talk about if you have 1 million naira, how are you going to spend it? Are you going to spend it happily? Are you going to spend it well? That's not what we want to do right now. This week, we have come with another interesting episodes that will add knowledge and wisdom to someone that is ready to learn. What do we want to talk about today? We want to talk about things we pretend are normal, but yet they are not normal. There are some things we used to call normal stuff. Even if it is not normal stuff, we'll just say, oh, it's a normal stuff. What are the things you used to call normal stuff that is not the normal stuff? What are the things you pretend to do that deep inside your heart, it really pains you, but you just think maybe you have no options, you have no choice, but just to do it, you have to do it at that very moment. What are the things? That's what we want to talk about this wonderful evening, and I hope you have to learn a lot of things from it. So just stay connected, stay active, let's rock it together. Let's start with a simple thought. This wonderful evening, sometimes things happen around us. Yeah, things are happening around us every day. We used to sit there and we experience them. Yes, we still complain quietly about it down inside our heart. It really touches us, but yeah, we have no choice rather than to just move on. All we just have to do is to move on, because why? We have no choice. That's the reason why we have to move on, and that's the reason why today's episode is simply put as what are the things we do that we pretend it is okay. Meanwhile, it is not okay. It is comfortable and it is also uncomfortable.
Josh, make
Things
that
we
head
pretend are
sound.
normal, but actually it is not normal. When some things happen repeatedly, like when some things happen all the time, continues to happen like about 10, 15 times, we just count it as if it is now a normal stuff. Because why? It has already started happening from the onset. We have started witnessing it for a very long time. So the thing is not going to be, let's say, so surprising to us. Anytime it happens again, we are just going to call it normal stuff. Normal stuff. Yeah, if I should start from lifestyle stress. Have you ever been stressed abnormally? Have you ever been stressed in a way you don't like, and you just have to ignore the thought that you are stressed and rather move on because you don't want to feel it? You don't want it to appear in your face that you're weak. You just ignore it and move on. Have you ever been stressed in a way you don't like? Then you just need to move on with everything you're doing, just to ignore it. Have you ever? Yeah, no one can tell me this evening that he or she has never been stressed, or you have not been weighed down with something you don't really like, but then you just decide to move on. You just need to focus, move on. You can't say that, or else you are still a kindergarten, even 10 years old child. Now, in this our own century, if I should call a 10 years old child, he or she can even say the little things that he or she has experienced, but yet just have to move on by it. So, not to talk of we adults, we youth, we all have one thing or the other that has ever hurt us, but because we don't have any other choice, we just ignore it and move on. Yeah, many people are exhausted today. Many people feel emotionally drained, but they still have to move on. Yes, they say things like I'm fine. That's life. Everyone is also stressed. Am I the only one stressed? That's life for us. We have to be stressed. Also, but the fact is constant. Constant stress is not normal. Actually, it is not normal. So you being stressed, you just have to find a day, or you have to find sometimes to rest. You just have to have some rest to yourself. But some people nowadays, they feel that maybe when you want to rest, that is when people think you are lazy. And why did I think you are lazy? Do not follow whatever someone is saying. If you want to do something, do it from your own mind. Do not imitate what people are saying about you or what they are going to talk about you. Some people do work from Monday to Sunday without even resting. Yet you might even feel hot that you're not even getting from what you're doing. What is your hard work? Are you not getting from it? But then, if you want to rest, you will feel as if, if I should sleep at home today, people will say, look at her. She didn't go to work today. He didn't do this today. He's a lazy person. Okay, come to think about it. Many people are into fraud today, and many more. Most of them that sit at home all day long, they have nothing important doing. Apart from fraud, some people are into online business, like also online vendors, content creator. They just stay online all day long. Once their phone have presents on it, and then they have data, they can do business online. And after that, they will gain what they want. They gain their money indoor. So how about those people? What do they have to talk about them? Not to talk of you working all day, that the day you just decide to rest, you don't think that maybe people will be talking about you that she's a lazy person, she didn't go anywhere today, he or she didn't do this. Do not think of what people will talk about you. If you really know that your body system is not moving and you just want to rest, just take a break. Just take a break and rest instead of trying to look at what people are talking about you, because they are saying something about you that is not pleasant. You just feel like stressing yourself all day. If you have a time to rest yourself and don't mind what they are saying about you. Actually, many many of us, we are going through different hustles. We are struggling from one place to another financially. Then yet when we feel weak at times, asking for help from someone we know, it might even just look like maybe we have weak bones. So many of us now, we don't usually ask for help. We might have the person that can help us, but fears to ask of it, fear to be ignored, fear to be mocked and looked down on usually comes to our thoughts. So even if we have someone that can help us, we are not going to be willing to say, hi, hello sir, this is what I want, hello ma, this is what I want. Why and what is the reason? Yeah, and this is the reason. Though some people nowadays are kind, but they are very scarce. I can assure you that they are very scarce. Some people, they will have it. They have what it worth for you to make it. They have what they can use in helping you, but yet they won't want to do it because some of them, they feel they want something in return. But if you are not willing to do that, and that's all, and so many more, it might be your cousin, your nephew, your uncle. They have that thing, but they can't do it for you. So because of that, that is what is weighing some people down to the extent that even if you have someone, you see some people in their family, they have people that are very rich, that even if you are into some difficult tasks, once you contact the person can help you. But yet, if you contact the person, he or she might even be bringing one story or the other. Our industry, our company gets broke, this and that. I don't have. If I have, trust me. Your creators see me, yo, and there's so many more. But yes, if it is outside person or strangers, they are willing to do it. What is the reason? They are telling you that go and hustle, right? And that's not the real point. But that's not what we are here to talk today. We want to talk on the things we pretend is okay, which is not, and that's part of it. Try to open up to the person. If he or she is willing to help, he or she will help you. Then if he or she is not going to help you, no problem. But one thing the person should remember is that nothing goes for free, and whatever anybody do, he or she should remember that he will have his own children, and the children will someday be into help. And if you not, he or she didn't see the person that will help him, that's the end of the story. But at least if you have someone that can help you, try to open up to the person whenever you are in need. With that, some laws will be uploading up your heads. Yeah, that's the reason why some people are not even looking forward for anybody to assist them. No one needs anybody assistance. Instead of asking for help, you just keep on dying in thought. Some of us are even avoiding insults. Some people disrespect, all in the name of being honest. And what sort of people is that? They will come in a form as if they want to tell you something important. They will come as if they want to say something meaningful to you. They will just appear. They will approach you in a mannerlessly way, talking insulting words on you and so many more, and you will just be like, is it because you're advising me? That's why you're saying all this. And what used to cause it? Maybe the person is boastful. Well, all this kind of rich people, that's the people you will see there. They will just be boastful, speaking with you anyhow because they have the money. They will use money to keep your mouth shut, right? But that's not the main point. You being honest in a disrespectful way is not the point. But it is well. They say whoever wants to go higher in life must first lower his standard. Even if you are the kind of person people do not expect. Whenever someone is looking down on you, like me, I'm a kind of person that whatever you talk about me, I don't matter. As far as I'll achieve, I will gain what I want from you. If you ask me to clean your slippers, I'll clean it as far as I get what I want from you. That's it. So the kind of people that lose out all those kind of things are the people that you are also boastful. What you are not, you are claiming you are. So if you know you really want something, whatever in anywhere the person can approach you, you will just take it to yourself as far as you get what you want, and that's it.
Make that head sound, baby.
In addition to that, social media also has made comparison look like a normal stuff nowadays. Yes, people are now we are now used to comparison. We are comparing ourselves, comparing our lives to others instead of making our own unique way, instead of looking for our own unique style. You just see them keep on comparing themselves to others. We also measures our net worth. How can someone with a good mindset keep on measuring his or her net worth with likes, followers, comments, timeline, and so many more? Can you see that these social medias are even causing more comparisons in our daily lives? Yes, you just keep on comparing yourself, doing comparison on social media because you just want to have followers, you want to have likes, you want to see many comments under your post, forgetting that with times comparisons create pressure, anxiety, and dissatisfaction. Yes, that's the outcome of it. By the time you begin to be pressured, you will be even doing what you don't want to do. Come to think of it, just people on social media, is it what everyone can do on social media? That's what you can do. What Tare can eventually do on social media, Kende might not have the guts to do that. And what Kende can do, Tare might just looks as if the thing is boring to him or her. So before you do things, you just have to think twice. Yeah, all this kind of stuff, that's what we call normal stuff. You will see them what you are not worth doing, what you don't have the mind to do, you will do it. So you don't feel like doing it because you want to gain followers, because you want to gain like, because you want comments. You will do it, and by the time they approach you, you finally did it, you say, normal stuff, everyone is doing it, so how is my own gonna be different? I have to do it. It's a normal stuff. What sort of normal stuff is that? No, explain. What sort of normal stuff is that? You don't have the guts to do it. Okay, a thing that you can't do in a public, what you can't do in an open place for people to say, why are you hiding doing it on social media? Because you want to achieve likes and comments, followers. So for you calling it a normal stuff, I don't think it's a normal stuff, but actually it is a stuff that is not worth doing. It is not a normal stuff, and it can never be a normal stuff. Also, today many people accept poor treatment, unfair condition, and even bad situation. When they find themselves in a bad situation, they just accept it and move on. It's not because they wish, but it's because that has always been it from the onset. That is the only way they knew that they can succeed with it. So they don't have to just ignore it, but instead they moved on with it. Even the fact that they don't like it, they are not satisfied with it. But mind you, in everything you do, endurance should not be ever replaced with improvement. Do not replace your endurance with improvement. And also tolerance. If you tolerate someone because of what you want to achieve, you don't need to replace that tolerance with accountability also. And not everything we manage to survive should be accepted as normal stuff. If you manage to survive your business, your academic, your school, and everything that you think maybe you are growing with it, you don't have to call it a normal stuff. You just know that it's under survivor. It's under survivor stuff. It's not a normal stuff. You're just managing it. Yeah, the truth is simple. The truth is simple when it comes to normal stuff. When unhealthy things repeat itself, it also begins to seem like normal stuff. But the fact is that it is not normal stuff, and it can never be. It is because it has already repeated itself many times. That is the reason why you just call it normal stuff. But never, it is not normal stuff. If something has been happening to you and repeating itself several times, just pray that one day you get over it and stop calling it normal stuff, because it has been happening with times. But just have in mind that with time you are going to get over it. Now let's go to the campus life. Campus life is supposed to be a place of learning, growth, and discovering things. But over time, many unhealthy habits and situations have been accepted simply because everybody is doing it in campus. So normal stuff, I think that normal stuff, if you go to campus, you will know the real meaning of normal stuff. Yeah, like I said, go to campus, you see them, many students with tired face, weak face. Why? Because they sleep late, yet they still rises up early in the morning for lecture. That means they are suffering from sleepless nights, they are suffering from exhaustion, but yet they have to overlook it, they have to move on, and yet they still call it a normal stuff. Normal stuff. Huh? You see them, why are you like this? You see them even sleeping in the class while lecture. What happens to you? I didn't sleep overnight. Why? Normal stuff. What sort of normal stuff is that? Campus life. It is a campus life. They'll say that's school life for you. It is school life. It is a normal stuff. But actually, you are not sleeping. Then yes, you will sleep in the class. Some of them miss lecture. Yes, they are still living without rest, and it's abnormal for their health. Yes, they still call it normal stuff. They call it normal stuff. I think learning requires a healthy mindset, a healthy body, not weakness. But nowadays, weakness is common because, by the way, some of them they do said they are speaking with clients overnight. Many more, they just go to school to catch fun. I don't even think they went to school to learn. School is usually known as a place of learning, and you want to achieve goal. But nowadays, they have turned the school into a place of survival. And when I mean survival, students now read only past question. They only read what the lecturer gonna set for them. They only do what eventually will make them pass their exam. Now education is now a game. They just handle education as a game. It is no longer a place of growth that we used to know it.
Josh, make your head sound, baby. Josh. Josh, make that head sound, baby.